Okay, we are in. Get into the hair, y'all. Try something new today. Something simple, something slight, nothing crazy. I kind of basically copied the hair that I got when I was on set the other day. But I can do it now, so. Okay, let's get to AMP. Let's get to AMP. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have been chilling. I have been relaxing. Ain't much gonna be talked about heavily on the show besides, some movie and TV stuff that I've been watching. So let's get into it. It is now 3 o'clock. Let the show begin. A little boy next to me. Hey, Mo. He's being very cute today. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Everybody take your time coming in. I know the show just started, but your girl is here. This is Core Radio is now in session, okay? Get into it. Hold on, I'm about to, there it is. Hi, welcome in. This is Core Radio is back. You are now listening to your favorite host, your favorite content creator, and your favorite actress on the scene, Courtney Taylor. And this is Core Radio. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. So good to have another episode today. You know I'm on every Sunday at 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I feel like I'm getting the swing of things, y'all. I feel like I'm molding into this person who's constantly talking. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that I've become her now. She is me. I am her. Welcome in, everybody. And just to give y'all a heads up, when you guys are in the room, because now I got to make sure I say this because I was slacking before on the last episodes. When you enter the room, go ahead and like the radio show. Because why not? Right? Why not? Go ahead and put a heart, even if you're not even going to be here for a while. Just put a heart before you go. That's all I ask. Put a heart before you go. Welcome in, everybody. I got my go-to in here, K Black. Hey, Court. Hey, K Black. Welcome back in. We got Poetic Gemini. Ooh, Poetic Gemini is a new person. Well, kind of a new person. She was in, they were in another radio show before. But it's good to see Poetic Gemini again. Hey. Welcome in, Poetic Gemini. Natural Danny. Hey, Natural Danny. You know Natural Danny be in here often. If you watch my show or listen to my show before, you know I be talking to Natural Danny and K Black all the time. It's good to see y'all again. This week has been exciting. Been real exciting. I don't know if anybody else is living in LA, but the entire month of January has been rain. Okay, it has been raining non-stop here, and I'm gonna say the black thing because black people love to say this. We needed it. I mean, we needed the rain, but honey, it's been insane. The rain been insane. Okay, excuse me. I was on set the other day, and everybody who either lived on the first floor or had a home had a leak. Had a flooding in their apartment, had a flooding in their living room. Like, it has been insane. I hope everybody's been safe dealing with this rainy January. I know it's like the rain season for California anyway. However, it's been rainy. Okay? I hope California's taking full advantage of all this rain. Okay? August snow. Hey, August snow. Never seen August snow. And I just like to make sure I hype up the new people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I beyond appreciate seeing new people in the room. And I always appreciate my OGs that be in my room. But it's good to see you, August snow. Thanks for saying hi. And don't forget, if you just stopping in, go ahead and put a like on the radio show. Okay? So anyway, let's get into what I've been watching. Now, based off of my my title for this radio show, you guys can deduce that I have seen more recently Puss and Boots, Last Wish, and House Party. Yes, had to go see those movies because they was raving. They had been raving about Puss and Boots, baby. It got an award nomination. So I could, and this is only the Golden Globes. I can only imagine what they about to do for the Oscars, honey. So I had to go see that. And then I went to go see House Party yesterday. Now, before I get into those two movies, I have to talk about another movie that I saw that didn't really get a lot of play, but I'm a scary movie person, so I was hyped when I saw this coming out. They got this new movie on Peacock, y'all. It's called Sick. Bloomhouse production. Hold on, you know I love a good synopsis. Let me bring up the synopsis for the movie, okay? It's called Sick. It just, I think, came out this weekend. Sick. Let me see. Yes, it just came out this weekend, I believe. Listen, the cast, they got Gideon Adlin, they got Dylan Sprayberry, and they got Jane Addams in it. Jane Addams to me is, she's been in a lot of things. I think what I most know her in is Weeds. I don't know if anybody knows this old show called Weeds. No, not Weeds. That's not right. That's not what she in. Oh my God. That's not where I remember her from, y'all. Hold on, let me get into Hung. I don't know if anybody watched this show back in the day, and it was called Hung. And it was about this gigolo type deal, and Jane Addams was in it too. Very interesting show. I don't know if he was a gigolo or not, but it's on HBO Max. If you guys want to give it a go, give it a go. But that was an interesting show, and Jane Addams is from that one. So Jane Addams is also in this movie called Sick. And it has some other well-known people in it too. It has Mark Menchaca. Is that how you say his name? Mark Menchaca. I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. I think most recently where I've seen him in was that show that was on Netflix that got all those awards, y'all. It's got, come on. It's about Ozark. Got Jason Bateman in it. He's in that too. So I was pleased to see some, well-known faces in it. And they had a little black shorty in there too. And she was really good. Wait a minute, what's her name? No, they did not do this to my girl. Yo, they did the same thing to me with The Invitation. First of all, in the movie Sick, it's these two girls who go away for like a little getaway vacation to one of the girls is Parker. Her dad's, beach, or we're not a beach house. What is it called? A lake house, to get away from the pandemic scare, basically. So they're in the middle of the COVID pandemic, and everybody's, high energy. Everybody's very, it's like imagine August 2020. Imagine August 2020 is where we are in this realm. Maybe August or September-ish. So, we know about it. Everybody's wearing masks. Everybody should be social distancing, it's one of those, we're in that part of the pandemic. And these two girls go off to have a little vacation, just those two, no big thing, stuff like that. And I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. Now, I watched it, and my girl JoJo watched it for my last episode. If you guys watched the previous episode before this one, I had my two special guests, JoJo and Zoe. And they watched it as well. Now, JoJo enjoyed it. Me and JoJo love a good scary slasher film. My girl Zoe, though, wasn't really feeling it. Her exact words were mid, if we're being honest. And I don't know. I think everybody should really give it a chance. I thought it was pretty good. I was expecting it to be like a corny spin on the COVID pandemic deal, like, oh, sick, like the person doing all the slashing might be this, what's it call it? A figment of their imagination because they got sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's how I figured it was gonna be. But it actually was not. I was pleasantly surprised by this movie, y'all. It was very gory. I thought the effects that they used to kind of create those gory scenes were really good. I thought the tensions were high. I thought the black girl whose name is not on the cast list, Peacock, Google, Get it together. I really just don't like when they do that. Because I don't know if she's a new girl on the scene, but to me, it doesn't matter. She's in a movie and her name and her face should be up there on the page. Like, I shouldn't be guessing. You feel me? You feel me, Dino? My cat behind me. Listening to the conversation and his head poked up in the video. But, like, I don't understand why it's such a hard thing to make sure that the people's faces and names are displayed on the movie that they in. What is that about? So, I already know my girl's probably frustrated about that because I'm frustrated for you, honey. But if you guys are looking for a nice little slasher film, it kind of, my girl JoJo said it was reminiscent of like it had very Scream vibes. It was a perfect, campy slasher film, if you will. If y'all are interested in that, please give Sick a go. I thought it was pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised, and the stakes was high, honey. I mean, I was stressing like, what the hell? Who is doing this to them? Who is chasing these people? Why is this happening? Like, I was very stressed. I'm not gonna lie. Real stressed. Worst case scenario on a little girl's getaway. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I think something to queue up. Please give Sick a chance. It's on Peacock. It's a brand new, it's a Blumhouse project, y'all. Y'all know how I have not, let me see. I'm trying to think. Have I ever seen a bad Blumhouse production? Let me go into the Blumhouse productions, y'all, because Blumhouse, to me, really don't miss. Let me see if they've ever missed. Oh wait, Blumhouse did Megan. Megan was pretty good. But y'all heard me talk about it the other week. I was cracking up at that one, but it was pretty good too. Blumhouse did Get Out. There we go. Blumhouse did Insidious. Insidious. They did Sinister, y'all. Is this right? Blumhouse produced films? Sinister? Oh, yeah. At least give it a chance, y'all. I mean, Blumhouse does a really good job. The Invisible Man, they did that one too? They did The Purge, Paranormal Activity. Oh, come on. Us? They even did that real creepy one that just came out recently called Dash Cam. Listen, y'all, give it a chance. Because why not? If y'all into that scary movie slasher genre, definitely give Sick a chance. I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it was a nice twist. And baby, I was rooting for the ladies, honey. I was like, come on, babies, get out. Save yourselves, man. I was on the edge of my seat for some moments. But I'm going to let y'all do y'all thing, watch it, see how you feel. And let me know. Because I'm on all my socials. Y'all let me know if I was hyping it up or not. But I thought it was pretty good. Definitely think you should give it a chance. Hold on, I got Natural Danny who just popped into the chat. Hey girl, hey again. Every time I watch a thriller movie like this, I put myself into the movie and theorize if I make it out alive. Usually no. I would check it out, but I know I get nightmares immediately afterwards. Listen, Danny. Don't do it if this is your plight. You're not about to be getting on me about recommending a movie and you out here have nightmares, honey. Don't do it. But that's a good idea to do though. I usually do that. Like when I watch them, I watch it after oh, come on, that would never happen. But here, it's like, especially since they got this, I'm assuming she's black. I don't want to assume her race because she did look black to me, but you never know. But when they had the black girl here, I'm like, oh, this better be a realistic slasher film because, honey, the slasher films where the black people in the slasher film be doing unrealistic shit be getting on my nerves. I'd be ready to talk to the writers like, who's in this? Why y'all need more black people in this room? Because ain't no way I'm watching a scary movie and this black girl this black man didn't dip out 15 minutes into the situation. Ain't no way. That's the stuff that be driving me nuts. But in this one, I felt like it was nothing Shorty could do. Shorty was doing her best. You hear me? She was doing her best. Okay? That to me made this film very realistic in my personal opinion. Like, I thought it was pretty good. And I think in the end, when you figure out what happened and you figure out what's going on, it's very much so like, wow, what a drastic turn of events here. Like, how did we end up here? But hey, definitely give it a go. I'm interested to see what people think about this movie. But yeah, please watch Sick on Peacock. Let me know what you think about it, okay? Because I actually resonated I actually felt like this was a more realistic idea of what would happen in that situation in a slasher film. Because some of these slasher films be ridiculous, okay? Sometimes it's a little over the top. Sometimes it's like, honey, I would not be, you know we wouldn't be there right now. So why you got us in here? I mean, at least you're not killing us in the beginning no more. But why y'all got us in here dealing with this when you know we would have been out? We would have been out, okay? What's that one slasher movie that used to get on my nerve? Oh, not slasher. This wasn't a slasher film. But the one movie that drove me nuts, which is why I didn't have the best review for it, was Barbarian. Because I'm sorry, no black, mixed race, person of color person would have put themselves in that situation. I promise you. I promise you. From the moment she walked up into that, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm now on a Barbarian tangent. If anyone's seen Barbarian, I don't know if anybody's seen Barbarian. I feel like I talked about Barbarian. Did I talk about Barbarian already? Well, we better talk about it again. I don't care. Barbarian is now on HBO Max. I saw it in the movie theater, and I was just frustrated with this film because ain't no way, honey. Ain't no way. Because at what point, it's been out for a minute now, so I'm doing some Barbarian spoilers, y'all. I'm doing some Barbarian spoilers. At what point did y'all feel like the movie was unrealistic? Because for me, it was in the beginning when she showed up in Detroit, Michigan, and clocked into an Airbnb that she didn't even check a single Yelp review on. You didn't check out the area first? That's the first thing I do before I get an Airbnb. I look at the price. Okay, the price seems nice. Where's the house at? What's the area looking like? I'm certain a Google image would have showed her this dilapidated neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, that right there, I already knew I was about to be frustrated for the entire film. Because the morning she woke up, well, not even, the night that she arrived on the scene, mind you, it was raining, it was dark, I feel that. But when she was looking around and none of the houses had lights on, but the single house she was Airbnb-ing, honey, I would have been on the Airbnb site. This doesn't seem right. I would like a refund. I didn't make it. I would like a refund. Anything. I'm not staying in this wild, dilapidated, barren neighborhood. My house is the only house that's open. You're crazy. You're crazy. Ain't no way, man. Barbarian. That was the first thing that got me upset with Barbarian. I won't give no extra spoilers away, because that's not really a spoiler. That you kind of knew that was happening when you watched the trailer. That was the one thing that really drove me nuts. So I was like, I couldn't get into Barbarian because I just felt like it was too unrealistic. Especially when she was trying to go down there and, another spoiler, especially when she was trying to go down there and save the white man in the basement. Oh, you can't be serious. Honey, I'm gonna go get help. I'll call the police. Good luck. Good luck. I'm not running downstairs to the basement where you went to go check and look for something, and now you've been down there for way too long. Unrealistic. Really ridiculous. Yeah. And there was a moment in the movie where I felt like she was like, yeah, this is the person of color that we need to see. Okay? This is the person of color we need to see. When she looked down in that basement and she hit a smooth, nope, And I said, thank you. Get out of the basement. Why are we down there? Why are we down here? And the basement got an extra corridor. What's this wall? What's this deeper part of this basement in this little ass house? I will be in my car calling the authorities, looking for the next hotel to get into. Barbarian got on my nerves, y'all. But anyway, I digress. I know we wasn't talking about Barbarian. I know we wasn't talking about Barbarian. I just had to vent real quick and the reason why I mentioned it is because I felt like Sick gave us what we needed out of those two girls in that situation. Okay? Barbarian, get out of here. Hold on, I got Natural Danny back in here. I'm not staying nowhere I can't catch a cab or order an Uber. Save a white man. Thank you, Natural Danny. Thank you. I don't care how sweet the dude was. He seemed real sweet. I saw the connection in the beginning. It was mad adorable, okay? But also, no thank you. I just met you today. We've known each other for 2 days, maybe. I ain't saving you in no basement, honey. I'm calling the authorities. I'm not a professional. I'm not a hero. I'm out, okay? But anyway, I digress. What I'm saying is, if you want to watch Barbarian, give it a chance. It is on HBO Max. It was a bit of a thriller for me. Don't get me wrong. It was exciting and very creepy and weird and a little scary. So please give it a go. But I'm telling you, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be frustrated. But with Sick, I thought Sick was pretty good. Please give Sick a chance. It's on Peacock. I thought it was quite good. Great actors. Done really well. Anyway, let's move on to why y'all really here. And it's because I went to go see Puss and Boots Last Wish. Now, let me start by saying, I have never seen any of the Puss and Boots movies. I will start there. I have never sat down. Hold on. Let me see if how many Puss and Boots movies are there? Puss and Boots movies. Let me see. Oh wait. Okay. So the first one is Puss and Boots. Then there's Puss and Boots, the Three Diablos. Hold on. And then there's Puss and Boots, The Last Wish. I ain't never seen no Puss and Boots movie. I just didn't think it was necessary. Don't get me wrong, I get it. DreamWorks don't miss, and I should have given DreamWorks their respect, okay? Because Shrek is phenomenal, obviously, and the fact that they made a spinoff and was able to make 2 movies before they got to this Last Wish one, I'm sleeping. That's on me, okay? That's on me. But I had never seen any of them. So when I saw that Puss in Boots: The Last Wish got a Golden Globe nomination, I had to pause. I said, wait a minute. Am I missing out on some good animation? Because baby, y'all know I love me some animation. I don't know if y'all watched this show enough or listened to the show enough. I love. I'm gonna get close to the microphone. I love me some animated content. Okay? I love me some animated content. So me, myself, and I'm beating myself in the head because Puss in Boots: Last Wish. Oh, mwah, phenomenal. Okay? Puss in Boots: Last Wish is just wow. What an adventure. What a time I had in that theater. And what I really loved about it, it wasn't just no regular animation. They added like maybe 2 or 3 different styles of animation throughout the entire movie. It was like you was looking at 3D, you was looking at 2D, you was looking at least one more animation style. I feel like there were at least 3 animation styles that I saw myself within a single movie. So off the visuals, I was enthralled. I was taken back. But the story was so good. Here's the thing about the Shrek movies and in the Puss and Boots the Shrek and the Puss and Boots franchise is so hilarious to me because I feel like it does like it does this thing where it's basically the rugged Disney. That's how I view DreamWorks. DreamWorks to me is like the rugged, get down and dirty Disney. I don't know why, or the get down and dirty Pixar. It don't got the same whimsy as Pixar and Disney, but it's got that rugged, like, I don't know, real adult to me in DreamWorks, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. So I love the Shrek franchise because it was kind of like they were using the Disney playbook. Like they made fun of, Far, Far Away with Cinderella and the whimsical stories, and they did a nice little play on it. So that's always something you're going to see throughout all the movies. Now, I slept on Puss and Boots, y'all. I'm tripping because if all the Puss and Boots movies are as good as this last one I saw, I have some watching to do, okay? And what I loved about it was because, and the reason why I mentioned the Disney, it being like a rugged, more edgy Disney, is because I liked how they switched up the stories a bit. Like the fairy tales that you all know and love, but they put a little spin on it. Like, this is what it really was. You know what I'm saying? Like in this Last Wish one, they had Goldilocks and the Three Bears. But small spoiler, but in this one, Goldilocks is like the adopted daughter to these three bears. And they're this family, this crime syndicate family. Like, that was just so fucking cool to me and so smart. So smart. And Florence Pugh is playing Goldilocks. And the voice, this rugged, like, I don't know if it's, I don't want to mess with the accent. I believe it's either Scottish or a heavy British accent. Is it Scottish or British? I think it might be Scottish. I don't think it's Irish. I think it might be Scottish. But that heavy accent they using is just so, like, it's giving crime family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just such a smart way to do a different play on Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It just, mwah, so good. And I thought the storyline was just perfect. Like, the villain in it is like this just, this pompous, privileged, overweight white man. I forget who he is. Hold on, let me get exactly who he's supposed to be in this. What's his name in this? He's supposed to be Jack Horner. Like that another whimsical story that we've all heard in childhood. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was so good. I couldn't get enough of it. I enjoyed every minute of that. And when they had the big bad wolf in this, for those of you listening, you guys can watch this later. For those of you listening, I was just paused in place. The big bad wolf is my favorite character. He was my favorite character in the movie. Outstanding. The fear he invoked. The viciousness that he was in this. Oh, baby, he was good. He was good. You hear me? I loved this movie. Great storyline, great cast, great animation. Like, I cannot get over that animation style. Like, how are you incorporating 3 different animation styles? At least 3. I don't know. It might be 2, but I feel like I noticed 3. Maybe I am overthinking the 3rd animation I saw, but I'm telling you, y'all, it is a visual masterpiece. It is so good. And what an adventure it was. Y'all, get into Puss and Boots Last Wish. I keep trying to tell people we be missing out on some of this animation because, everybody think, animated, it's kid stuff. I'm not into that animation stuff. It's kid stuff. And it usually, even the kid stuff, it really really isn't fully kid stuff. It's something in there for all of us, okay? Get into the animation. I was pleasantly surprised by Puss in Boots' Last Wish. I'm now thinking that did I miss out on these other Puss in Boots movies? Like, let me know, y'all. Did y'all see all the other Puss in Boots? Hold on, I got August Snow saying, yes, Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots was good. Puss in Boots was so good. Now, today, I only watched the first Puss in Boots. Is the first Puss in Boots good? Am I missing out on great content? Because I might need to queue them up. Are they streaming anywhere? Let me see. Let me see if Puss in Boots is streaming anywhere. Excuse me. No, that's not. I just want to know if Puss in Boots. I'm not looking for Last Wish. Excuse me. Had a hiccup. Let me see if it's streaming anywhere. And ain't. That's what they do though. If there's a movie or like a trilogy movie out in the theater, if you want to go find the original movies, the 1 and 2s, you gotta spend money to watch it. Crazy. It's on Amazon Prime for $3.99. YouTube $3.99. Apple TV $3.99. I hate when they do that. But that's on me. I missed out. I know it was streaming somewhere for free for at least a minute. So I missed out. That's on me. But what I'm trying to say, y'all, Puss in Boots' Last Wish is phenomenal. And you don't have to watch the other ones to know what's going on. At least I didn't think I had to watch the other ones to understand what's happening. Did I? That was I lost anywhere? No, I wasn't lost nowhere, y'all. I enjoyed every minute of it. What a story that was. Just a good ass time. Definitely get into Puss in Boots' Last Wish. If y'all haven't seen it yet, I thought everybody did so good in it. Salma Hayek killed it as Kitty Softpaws. Antonio Banderas. I love that Antonio Banderas has this like regular check coming in. Like from this Shrek franchise. I know he making bank off of this character. Like, I just wonder if like actors ever sit in their space that they're in right now and think like, wow, this is where I am right now in my career. And I am making great money playing this animated character. Like, it's gotta be such a fun feeling. Like, I feel like everybody has got to really like, I wonder if actors just do that. Cause I know I do. I do that now, and I haven't even reached my full potential in my acting career yet. I'm doing that now, like, wow. 3 years ago, I was deciding whether or not to move to California or, hunker down and figure it out in Delaware and get this Philadelphia, New York pool. And right now, I'm living in California. That's why I thought I heard something. I am now living in California, checking things off my wish list. So like, I just wonder if like actors and actresses just sit in it and just look back on all the work that they've done, and then look at where they're at right now and just go, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. Like Antonio Banderas, for me, the first time I remember Antonio Banderas, I think was Spy Kids. Have y'all seen Spy Kids? Y'all remember Spy Kids? Am I showing my age? Please tell me y'all remember Spy Kids. Please tell me y'all remember The Mask of Zorro. The man has played his role in the action arena. What's so funny? The fact that he's been in The Mask of Zorro, and I feel like his character in The Mask of Zorro is literally Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots is modeled off of Zorro, if you will. Like, I just feel like that is just so funny to me as well. But like, come on, like, that is just such a cool thing to be a part of. And you cannot tell me that man not making no damn money. He was making Shrek money when he was in the Shrek movies, and he making his own movie money in Puss in Boots. Come on. K Black, LOL, yes to Spy Kids and Zorro. Y'all, Spy Kids? I I just saw, I have my Vizio TV. I just saw an ad for like, watch Spy Kids now. I'm like, wow. Spy Kids was a different time, honey. That was, oh, we all wanted the spy gear. We all wanted our parents to be secret spies. And maybe we had to go save them or help. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spy Kids was it. And Zorro, ooh, I loved Zorro. How many Zorros were there? Hold on. Let's get into the Zorro. Let me see. Zorro movies. I don't even know the full thing. The Mask of Zorro. There's only one, right? I think it's only one. Yeah, it's only one. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's all rebooted and stuff like that. And there's all these different masks of Zorro, the Mark of Zorro, you know. They gonna give it to us all, honey. But baby, the Mask of Zorro, that 1998 film with Catherine Zeta, golly. Golly, baby. 1998, what a time. No, but for real, like, just, I wonder if Antonio Banderas sits in that and just goes, wow, what a career. Like, what an interesting career that I have created for myself. And I know Antonio Banderas has been in a bunch of stuff, and I know he's voiced other characters because, I mean, that voice is perfect for voiceover work. But, like, still, it just must be so cool. I'm just, you know, now I'm just venting. But definitely, listen to me. Please make your way to a theater Tuesday, Cheap Movie Tuesdays. Head to the theater and go see Puss and Boots, Last Wish. I know you're going to enjoy it. Because I had a good ass time. I literally left the theater and I was looking at Lou and I was like, are all the Puss and Boots movies this good? He said, I have no idea. But if so, we've been missing out. And we have been missing out. Listen, so good. Hold on, let me see. Poetic Gemini, absolutely. Spy Kids is on repeat. In my Poetic Gemini, Spy Kids was a staple in the house. I think I had it on VHS and we popped it in almost every other night. Spy Kids is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I don't know what it's giving right now because I'm afraid to look back. Because you know how, you know, back in the day we was hyping all them those movies up. But it could be right now, it could look crazy. Right now it might look a little crazy. But I know that movie is too good. Oh, you know what I worry about? Them rebooting that or trying to remake it. No, you cannot remake Spy Kids. Like the novelty of it is like the ridiculous animation, the action. Like that's the novelty of it all for that era. Oh God, I really hope they don't try to remake it. They probably will though. It's probably on the way. I'm literally right now probably speaking it into existence. A Spy Kids reboot. Oh God. I'm already annoyed. How are you going to remake the Thumb Thumbs? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to remake the Thumb Henchmen? Anyway, I digress. All I'm trying to say is, please, if you get a chance, go see Puss in Boots Last Wish. It is insanely good. It is insanely good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Anyway, let me see if anybody got into, anybody say any other comments. Interesting. When Carmen made McDonald's in the microwave, I thought it was so cool. But now GMO is ill. No, for real. When all she had to do is press that damn button. Oh my goodness. The technology. That reminded me of what did that remind me of? It reminded me of Fifth Element. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Fifth Element, but when Lilu is making chicken, all she had to do is put like I don't know what she put in there. She put a plate in there, pressed the button, that big fat thing of chicken came out. Yeah. Fifth Element's another good one. Fifth Element is another good one, way ahead of its time, and I pray they don't do a reboot. You don't need to. No one's gonna do that Chris Tucker role like Chris Tucker. No one's gonna do that Bruce Willis role like Bruce Willis. And I promise you, I promise you, no one's gonna do the villain like my boy. What's the man's name? Edward something. Shoot. Fifth Element. Gary Oldman. No one's gonna do Jean-Baptiste like Gary Oldman. I promise you that. Okay? But again, y'all hear me going off on a tangent. There go that undiagnosed ADHD. Anyway, but I think they already made it. No, they didn't already remake Spy Kids. You shut your mouth, little lady. No. No, they couldn't have. No, they did not. It's all the same franchise, right? What's this one? Oh, they got the Spy Kids all the time in the world. I didn't see that one. Oh, Jessica Alba. I didn't even know that one existed, but not gonna lie, uninterested. Not gonna lie. The other Spy Kids were phenomenal. If they don't got my babies, who the people? If it don't got my baby Alexa Penavega and Daryl Sabara, I ain't watching it, okay? If it don't got the OGs in it, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna do it. I just don't think it's gonna do it. But man, oh man, what an era that was. Ooh. I'm reminiscing right now, going through the different images of Spy Kids. Maybe I'll cue that up tonight. Pour myself a glass of wine and reminisce, you know? But anyway, yes, Gemini, they did a few years ago. It was whack. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Oh my God. No. Spy Kids Netflix reboot. Ah! I am sick. Y'all did not. Oh my God. Oh, no, that means it's coming out. That means it's coming out. It's not even here yet. Netflix, no. I can't even say too much because I'm about to be on something with Netflix, but Netflix, no. Why? You know what? Oh boy, I'll try and give it a chance. Let me see when it's supposed to be coming out. Oh, Gina Rodriguez is in it, and it's got the guy from Shazam. We Can Be Heroes is set in oh, I'm sorry, you guys are right. We Can Be Heroes is set in the Spy Kids universe, serving as a sequel to the 2005 film, The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Goodbye. Oh, I didn't know We Can Be Heroes was like a continuation to that. I forgot about Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I didn't mind Shark Boy and Lava Girl, but it was no Spy Kids, okay? But dang, all right. Well, we'll see how this goes because I feel like I'm going to cue it up. So, tis what it is. Let's get those Netflix coins. Okay, see, you see me. Listen, I can't be too mad at Netflix because Netflix is about to help me out for the next couple months when I go to film and PR. But still, why? It must have made its money with We Can Be Heroes, so I guess they're trying it out. But anyway, I digress again, honey. Look at my, this brain is on the fritz again. But anyway, if you have a moment, please give Puss and Boots Last Wish a chance. I thought it was a hell of a good time and a must watch. Please, if you're into that, if you're into animation, you know what? I'm gonna stop myself right there. Even if you aren't into animation, get into it because you're missing out on some good content. I say that every time. If you're not watching animation, you're missing out on good content. So please watch Puss and Boots Last Wish. Now, last but not least, let's talk about this new reboot release called House Party. House Party, I thought was surprisingly good. I'd be a little nervous about reboots now because sometimes I'd be like, did we need the reboot? Was it necessary? But then I went to go see it, and I was entertained. I rather enjoyed myself. I liked the novelty, nostalgic moments they had within the movie. But then also I loved how they put some spins on it too, because there was a moment in the movie where I literally gasped out loud when it switched up on us. Baby, it switches up on you out of nowhere, okay? And I feel like it was trying to achieve that old school shenanigan type film, right? Like, if anyone's ever seen House Party, the original House Party movies are like classic, okay? Pure comedy, absolutely a good time. Like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Absolutely a good time. Those are classics that to me are rewatchable and still good today. Okay? Today. And I just felt like they were I don't know. There's no real way to what's it called? What's the word? I don't know the specific word for it. There's no real way to recreate the classic. It's hard to recreate a classic. However, I feel like this House Party definitely put its own fun modern spin on it. The characters to me that shined was Rotimi. Is that his full name? Hold on, I don't want to say his name wrong. Let me get in. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot to give y'all the synopsis. Hold on. I didn't give the Puss and Boots synopsis because we all know Puss and Boots. But let's get into the House Party synopsis, okay? Aspiring club promoters and best buddies Damon and Kevin are barely keeping things together. Out of money, down on their luck, and about to lose the roofs over their heads, they need a huge windfall to make their problems go away. They soon decide to host the party of the year at an exclusive mansion, which just happens to belong to none other than NBA superstar LeBron James. Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. And I don't like that it's being reviewed so heavily bad, because I feel like if you didn't get any of the black, like I find Karen's a cast member in that. Hey Karen, you did wonderful. I felt like if you didn't really get any of the like, what's it called? The black nuances or like the inside jokes of the black community, to me, could you really rate it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're rating it as somebody who doesn't really know any of the jokes or any of the what's it called? Like the touches on nostalgic old school movies, you really couldn't rate it. You really couldn't get a full grasp of what was happening within the film. Because honestly, if you never saw Belly, you missed out on the Belly reference. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were so many references to old school film. There were so many references to the original House Party. So if you didn't see any of that, I don't know. I feel like you missed out on critiquing it the way it needed to be critiqued. I thought it was a fun time. I thought they packed it full of these fun celeb cameos. I felt like it was just reminiscent of the original House Party without leaning heavily into the old school House Party, in my personal opinion. And I felt like that, not to give nothing away, the Illuminati moment within the movie is insane. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, I don't know. I don't want to compare the two, like to say like, oh, the original House Parties is gonna give it like to see which one's better than the other. But in my personal opinion, my favorite was the original House Party. Not gonna lie, like it's hard to recreate that shenanigan. But I feel like this House Party did a really good job with modernizing that story and giving us a fun time. Like, I thought it was a fun time. There was a lot of laugh out loud moments within the film. I thought they did a really good job. I don't like that it's being critiqued so heavily like this. It kind of frustrates me, honestly. I feel like y'all missed out on a really good time at the theater, you know? But I thought it was really well done. I thought the two characters that they had basically as, hold on. I don't want to get their names wrong. The two people they had as Kid and Play, basically, I thought they were good. I thought they had really strong acting moments too. Especially, what's the man's name? Let me see. Not Jacob Lattimore. Jacob Lattimore did a really good job. But Tosin Cole, a standout. A standout. Did a wonderful job. I thought he did great. I thought he was one of my favorite characters in this. Another one of my favorite characters was Rotimi. I'm sorry, I'm saying his name so wrong. Please forgive me. Rotimi. He played one of like the goons dude. Oh my Lord. He killed that role. That was so funny. He did an amazing job. Like he was cracking me up throughout the whole film. I even love that they had, what's the man's name? Terry? Hold on. What's his name? What was the man's name they had in here do a cameo? What's the man's name in House Party? I'm trying to remember. He was the guy, he was the guy that has that sound, not sound, or that clip of him on Twitter where he's like, he always asks me to do these wild things, like, you 36, like that guy, or he has another clip where like, why you got all this ass on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday afternoon? That guy, I forget his name. Oh my God, they're not showing him in the cast list. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, they're not showing him in the cast list. But I love that they had it, and they did a little rest in peace to him because he did pass away. And I thought it was Terry something. I forget his name. Ugh. The cameos were phenomenal, though. They had Drewski in there. They had Snoop. They had Lil Wayne. They had Karuchi. They had Maya. Hey, they had some good people in there. The cameos were perfection. They even had never mind. I don't want to give away all the cameos because the fun is seeing the different cameos pop up, you know. But I just thought they did a really good job with pulling in that very like house party shenanigan. We're not supposed to be doing this, but we're doing it anyway. Feel. I don't know. I think people are really missing out on a really good film. If y'all basing it off of this Rotten Tomatoes, because you know me, I'm a Rotten Tomatoes girl. I love looking at Rotten Tomatoes and seeing what's new and what's good and what's out. You know, I'm not feeling this Rotten Tomatoes review. I feel like you're missing out on a really good fun time at the theater. His name was Teddy Ray. Thank you, baby. My man texted me and let me know his name. His name was Teddy Ray, and they had him in there, and it was just so nice that they put him in there. I rather enjoyed seeing him, and I really wish he had more time to be in so much more stuff because he is so effortlessly funny. Okay, Black said it. My bad, Teddy Ray. My bad, K Black. You was in here telling me. I was over here looking at I was over here looking online. Let me catch up on my comments real quick, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see. Natural Danny said, "Boo, way too unrealistic to me." Ooh, Natural Danny with a negative. Hold on. How the fuck you end up in LeBron James's mansion? Wait, Natural Danny. Remember, they were a part of a cleaning service. They were a part of a cleaning service for the rich and famous. Come on now. Did he give permission? That man is way too rich to not have top-notch security. Alert him to... okay, now wait a minute. I said that in the movie theater. I said, LeBron don't got no damn cameras in this home, in this big-ass house to see that they out here doing shenanigans in his home. Come on. I felt that, Daddy. I felt that too. But I told myself not to get caught up on it because it is a movie. Listen, I told myself not to get caught up on that. But then I thought in my head, right? This is what I was thinking. This is in the preview, y'all, so I'm not giving nothing away. In my head, I was thinking, he's on a Reiki trip. So to me, that would mean he would have no phones for the entire time of the spiritual enlightening trip. Right? So maybe he wouldn't know until the very last minute. Listen, I'm trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Natural Danny, again, I judged way too soon. Now that I hear what you're saying, it doesn't sound too bad. Feels like they tried to mix Friday after the next with House Party. Yes, they did. See, come on, Natural Danny. See, this is what I like. When I can join forces with my people in the chat and we can come to an understanding. You feel me, Natural Danny? Like it was given I feel like they were incorporating very old school shenanigan movies. House Party, that's a good thing you mentioned too. Friday After Next, like they tried to pull in that very nostalgic black film that we know so well, and I thought they did a good job with it. I did. And if we're going to give my honest opinion, you can't beat the original House Party classics. But I did think they did a really good job at this type of reboot. I do. I think I heard people laughing in the theater. I heard people cracking up in the theater. Like there was a lot of different emotions happening within the theater, for me anyway. I thought it was a good time. Another standout, hold on. K Black told me, Teddy Ray, you got it. Nothing beats the original with Robin. Nothing, man. But here's the thing though. I feel like the House Party, those comedians, those actors, they don't exist right now. Like I feel like we're trying to get them. I feel like we're entering an era where we're trying to get those same classically funny people that are just hilarious across the board. It's hard to find those same funny people like back in the day, man. But I thought they did a really good job with this one. Like, DC Young Fly surprised me because, not gonna lie, DC Young Fly be getting on my nerves sometimes. I'm sorry. I know. DC Young Fly is cool. You know, he be funny. But sometimes he be getting on my nerves. But I thought in this one, he did a really good job. And I also feel like we sleeping on DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly is acting, honey. I don't know if y'all seen him in BMF. Oh my goodness. Actor, honey. He really showing out. And I cannot wait to see him in more stuff. They had Melvin Gregg in there. I thought Melvin Gregg did a really good job, but I'm telling you, some of the other people kind of outshine my boy Melvin Gregg. Melvin Gregg is entering that is really doing well, and to me in that acting area as well. But man, oh man, I thought some other people outshined him. No offense, Melvin. Love you, Melvin Gregg. Can't wait to work with you, boy. Can't wait to work with you. But there were a lot of great actors who did a really good job in this film. There was somebody else. Hold on, let me go to the list. I'm trying to see who else did a really good job. Hold on. Who surprised me? I think I said it already. Yep, DC Young Fly, Toast and Cole surprised, did a really good job. I mean, Karen was going to kill it regardless. And fun fact, I auditioned for that role. I auditioned for Venus. Like a long time ago, I auditioned for Venus. And I was sick when I didn't get it. But when I saw Karen got it, I said, oh, that's my bitch. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad my girl Karen got that. Because my girl Karen is an actress, honey. Yeah. I already knew Karen was going to kill it. I really, if you're being honest, what reeled me into seeing the movie was my girl Karen. Okay. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, but those are my, I thought those people really shined in this movie. DC Young Fly, Toast and Cole. Oh my God, Toast and Cole killed it. Jacob Lattimore did a wonderful job too. Not gonna lie, Jacob Lattimore did wonderful. But I don't know. I haven't seen heavily. Oh, Tosin is a British actor. Excuse me, Tosin. Hold on, let me see what else he been in. He was in 61st Street that got canceled. I'm so sick of all this black content getting canceled, y'all. I'll be so sick of it. But yeah, here we go. I haven't really seen Tosin Cole in a bunch of stuff. He's in Doctor Who, it looks like. He's in a bunch of other things, Ear for an Eye, or all these different other movies that he's been in. But this is Tosin Cole. This is my first time really seeing him in a lead role, and I thought he did a phenomenal job. Road to Me, oh my God. He did a wonderful job as the goon, as the goofy goon. Oh my Lord. So good. Melvin Gregg was very like, they had him as this wildly animalistic, heavy man. Like he was just so like dramatically violent in this. Oh my gosh, Melvin Gregg was crazy in this. I thought Kid Cudi did a good job in this very weird, strange role he played. Hold on, my man sent me a couple other ones. I don't want to forget nobody. Yeah, that's it. I got them all, babe. I thought it was a good time. I really did. Now, if you're trying to compare, to the original House Party. No, I think even they will say the original House Party is unmatched. Okay? But I really think they did a really good job giving us a fun time in the theater. I do. And the cameos are fun. So get into it, y'all. Do not sleep on House Party. Please, just, if anything, just have your own review about it, because these reviews right here are it's giving very anti-Black. In my personal opinion, I feel like 25% is low. Like, relax. The movie is a good time, So please give it a chance. Check it out. Even if you gotta go on Cheap Movie Tuesdays, go on Cheap Movie Tuesdays. It's only like $5, right? Is it still $5? Hold on. Let me check. I got my AMC app. Hold on. Let me see how much a movie costs. Let me see. Let me change the date. House Party. Let me see. I'm going to go back to House Party, and I'm going to see what it's going to cost me to go on a Tuesday. Let's see what's going to cost me to go on a Tuesday. Oh, look. The seats already filling up on a Tuesday. Look, I know y'all want to see it. Oh, my Lord. What happened to Cheap Movie Tuesday? No way. Does Cheap Movie Tuesday not exist anymore? My heart just dropped, y'all. My heart just dropped. I can't believe it. What is going on here? Oh my God, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Maybe a matinee. Maybe the matinee is what I need to look at. Hold on. Oh, the matinee is $10. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me go all the way to the end. I know y'all sick of me. Let me go all the way to the end, because maybe I ain't. Okay. Cheap Movie Tuesday is in effect, y'all. My apologies. The order is now $6.99. My bad. Go on Cheap Movie Tuesday and watch House Party. Maybe throw in a second movie, Puss and Boots, while you at it. I thought it's the best time to go to the movies anyway. Go right after work if you have to. Get that cheap movie ticket. Pick up some popcorn and have a time. Definitely give House Party a chance, y'all. Please don't sleep on it. I thought it was a really good time, and I really think y'all should at least give it a chance. Let me see. Queued up R&R you told us about. Insane movie, LOL. Didn't know if I was watching Avengers, Utopia, or Footloose, LOL. K Black. Listen. Oh my God. Wait a minute, y'all. I was supposed to talk about R&R this week. RRR this week. That's the movie I was missing. Y'all, I feel crazy right now. Let me see. Was I supposed to talk about this week? 5 days ago. I was supposed to talk about that this week. Y'all, hang in there with me. I won't keep y'all long. I know the show's only supposed to be an hour. Yo, K Black, thank you so much for mentioning RRR. That was my favorite movie this week. Listen to me. I'll be quick, y'all. Thank you, K Black, for mentioning RRR. I'm done with House Party. Please go see House Party. It was very good. Spend some time. Make your own review about it, is all I have to say. RRR. Let's get into it. I'm going to give y'all a quick synopsis. I won't keep y'all long. I know y'all been on here for an hour. I appreciate y'all. But please, let me get into RRR, okay? I am pissed at myself. Oh, my God. I'm over here ranting and going off on my ADHD tangents, and I forgot about the movie I was supposed to talk about. RRR. Listen, it's on Netflix. I know y'all got Netflix or y'all got somebody's password to Netflix. Get into the synopsis. A tale of two legendary revolutionaries and their journey far away from home. After their journey, they return home to start fighting back against British colonialists. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read too fast. Let me read that sentence again. After their journey, they return home to start fighting back against British colonialists in the 1920s. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. This movie is the movie of the year. I know. I said it. It is quite literally the movie of the year. I have August Snow in the chat right now talking about some please do. RRR is on my watch list. Listen. RRR should be on everyone's watch list. The movie had action. The movie had whimsy. The movie had real life type of, I won't say real life. I'll say that it was touching on subjects that have happened in the world before. I'm winking. If you're gonna watch this later, y'all, I'm winking. It's so funny because it has a disclaimer in the beginning. This movie isn't talking about any specific race, religion, creed, state, country. This is all fantastically made. If it sounds similar, it's a coincidence. RRR knew what they were doing. First of all, the story is phenomenal. The story is great. It is quite literally the bromance of the century. The bromance, did you hear me? The bromance of the century. I'm not usually a huge fan of bromance movies. I think they're a little too bro-y. But baby, this was beautiful. This was beautiful. And the action, oh my goodness. The action. The action. Absolutely amazing. Y'all don't even understand. Please. Cue up RRR. I'm hyped that it won a Golden Globe for best original. Oh, was it a best original song or something like that? They deserved it because the dance scene is mwah. I mean, the singing is great, but the dancing. I am reminiscing about it in my head right now, and it didn't even feel like 3 hours had passed. It felt like an Avengers movie. You know, for me, Avengers, I don't get tired in an Avengers movie. I don't get tired in an Avengers movie. This movie, I was at the edge of my seat. We even rewound moments to see the action scenes and the dance sequences again. Movie of the year. So good. And absolutely ridiculous at times, but in the best way. That movie has such ridiculous moments. I won't give too much away, but there is a scene where they are stacked on top of each other, running and fighting, jumping from buildings. A man stacked on top of another man. Y'all, it's absolutely insane movie, but when I tell you it is the best time you will ever have watching a movie. It is the best time you will ever have watching a movie. It is so damned good. I talked about it on my Instagram, but I had to talk about it here, y'all. Do not sleep on RRR. This has got me thinking of all the movies that I'm missing out on in this genre. Because when I mentioned this on Instagram, people was coming in with the recommendations on different movies. I said, put it on a watch list. Okay? So I got some movies to watch this week to update y'all on this new genre of film that I have now involved myself in. Listen to me. Please, please, please watch RRR. You will not be disappointed. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to scream. The movie is phenomenal. I am absolutely beautiful. Absolutely insane. And absolutely great. Please, please, please watch RRR, y'all. It's on Netflix. It's been dubbed in 90 million languages. I said this on my Instagram. It's been dubbed in 90 million languages. It's number 1 in 47 countries. Listen to this budget they had, y'all. This was the budget. Not what they made. The budget. The budget is 5.5 billion. Oh, wait a minute. It's 5.5 billion INR. What'd that mean? Hold on. INR to USD. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. So 5.5 billion R&R. Hold on. Let me do this. 5, and then another 500, and then that's 000,000. How much is that? Wow, you gotta be kidding me. Is that what that is in USD? Is that 5 billion? Hold on, let me, I'm trying to make sure I got the right amount of zeros in here. 5 and then 500. Yep, and then that again is 500,000, and then again is 500 million, but then that 5 in the beginning makes 5 billion. Y'all, look at me doing math in my head. Yeah, y'all, their budget was 5.5 billion. That is 676,000. No, that's not right. That's 67 million USD. 5.5 billion. That is 67 million USD. Do you know how much an Avengers film cost? Do you know how much an Avengers film cost? Quickly. Me looking it up. Avengers budget. The Avengers budget was 220 million. Now, don't get me wrong. $67 million. The animals was looking a little very CGI. But when I tell you, the graphics weren't that bad. The graphics weren't that bad. Okay? Because sometimes Avengers Marvel be throwing some wild CGI in these high budget films. Okay? This one wasn't too bad, man. RRR. That's all I'm gonna say. It should be on the top of your watch list. I don't care how long it takes you to watch it. Watch it, please. It's phenomenal. And that's my show for today. Y'all, thank you guys so much for waiting and listening to me rant and rave about these movies that I saw recently. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Let me go through and say hello and goodbye to all the people who chatted with me. K Black, always a pleasure to see you, and thank you again for reminding me about RRR. I'm tripping. Porter Gemini, so good to see you again. Glad to see you back in the chat room. Natural Danny, always a pleasure. Love our back and forths and our conversation. August Snow, welcome. Thank you for staying and listening. I really appreciate it. Who else was here? Who else was here? I believe that's everybody. Yeah. Again, I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Catch me next week on Sunday. We are doing the watch list again, okay? I love it here. I love talking about movies that I love and watch. It's what I love to do. Tune in next week, 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow me online. This is Courtney Taylor on Instagram and TikTok or Twitter. This is Courtney T on Twitter because I couldn't fit my whole name in there. And this is Court TV on YouTube. And you'll see this video that I recorded for this show. So get into it, y'all. It was so good to see y'all, or not see y'all. Well, listen. So good to, look at your comments. So good to listen and hear you guys again. It's been great. I will see you guys soon. Bye. I forgot to say bye. Bye.